It just feels very violent without any information. And I'm probably right, so I'm just gonna put him in jail. Jared Leto. I'll be honest, at first glance at this photo, I thought this was Shane Dawson's boyfriend. What's his name again? Rylan? I don't remember his last name. Anyway, but this isn't him. This is Jared Leto, and I don't know other than he's ugly. Okay, moving on. Jason Mraz has two-spirit sexuality. So this is not him wearing an outfit or like having a tattoo or anything, but he came out saying that he is two-spirit. If you don't know what two-spirit is, I will link information about it in the description, but it is basically an identity that is reserved for Native American people, for Indigenous people, because it is very much rooted in our cultures. So the fact that he claimed that he is two-spirit, it's very much, he's gonna start running sweat lodges now, and I don't know, he's a colonizer. Oh my god, I hate this so much. This is Hillary Duff and whoever the hell Jason Walsh is. I don't know, but they're a Native American and a Pilgrim. Elephant in the room. He's obviously dressed as Native people that would not have interacted with the Pilgrims. So at least get your tribe straight. Just because of my reaction to it, I'm putting them into jail. Okay, jail. There you go. Okay, so this next person, I don't know who they are, but they were put in on my Twitter thread, and they're Jessica Andrade. I hope I said their name correctly. But they're an athlete from Brazil, and again, I don't know what kind of headdress this is, but the person who said their name, who suggested them, said that they are not Indigenous. So I'm gonna put them under You're Ugly. Jessica Simpson. I don't know if she's actually said this before, but she really gives me vibes that she definitely tells people that she has a Cherokee grandmother. Like, and now she's wearing this, and I don't know where this is or what she's doing, but she's ugly. Okay, everyone's favorite, J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling borrowed a Navajo legend for her new story. Is that okay? I don't know the name of this book or story or whatever. And I'm not Navajo, so I don't want to speak over Dene people about this, but she clearly is not Dene. She's not Navajo, and she is appropriating not only culture, but she's appropriating teachings and stories for a book that she's obviously going to profit from and make money and all that. So yeah, she's a colonizer. Again, with the Barrymores, I discovered that Drew Barrymore's grandfather or father, his name is John Barrymore, straight up stole a totem pole when he was in Alaska. And he had it for years. To say totem pole stolen 84 years ago by actor John Barrymore. They have it now. It has been returned, but this is gross. If he was alive, I would send him to jail. Okay, back to that Greta Van Fleet whatever guy. His name is Josh Kiszka. You can see his username right there if you want to go and check it out. But yeah, it looks like he is at a party. I don't know why he's holding up that fork like that, but gross. He's a repeat offender, so Josh, you're a colonizer. And there he is again. This time he's clearly on stage, walking with the desert wind at Coachella. I know that he was placed under colonizer a few times, but this specific offense, I'm going to send him to jail for that. Juliette Lewis. Oh my god. The reason that I scoff so much is because she's a member of a rock band. I don't know what the name of it is, nor do I care at this point, but she actually makes it a part of her frontman aesthetic to dress like a native and wear headdresses every time they're on stage. So she is definitely a repeat offender, and not only was this wasn't like a one-time thing, this wasn't a costume to apologize for or a role in a movie or something. She chooses to wear this every single time that she gets on stage for her stupid fucking band. So Juliette, honey, you going to jail. So Justin Bieber has a tattoo of a native on his shoulder, and this is so common in the normally I would say that if somebody has a tattoo of a native person on their shoulder, I would probably just feel very shtataha about it, but because this native is very caricature looking, I'm sending Justin to jail because that is offensive. But here we have Justin Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada right now, and he has Indigenous artwork tattooed on his bicep, and it's, I don't know for sure, I could be wrong about this, correct me in the comments if you can or would like to. I think this is very like Western Canada or Western of the Northern Hemisphere artwork from that area, from the tribes there. And I don't know if he supported any Indigenous artists through this, like if he had an Indigenous person draw it and paid them, and or if he had an Indigenous tattooist put it on him. So because of that question up in the air, like I don't know who he's supporting or why he has it or anything. I guess for now it's like shtataha. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Again, Justin Trudeau. I'm laughing at this photo because I've seen it so many times, but used for memes. And this is not him wearing a costume or anything. He was actually given this headdress. This, I don't know about the jacket, but I'm assuming he was given the jacket as well. He was gifted that by a tribe in Canada, and I don't remember which tribe it is. I'm sorry. So yeah, he's not he's not like trying to be offensive or anything, and this was gifted it to him, so I'm gonna put it under shtataha because I really wish that y'all would stop gifting non-natives this stuff and these honors. Please stop. Okay, so this next part, I'm just going to kind of lump all of these people into K-pop instead of them as individuals or as groups, but I do have a few pictures here, and I'm doing this because I think that a video like this could be done for K-pop alone, because there are so many artists in K-pop that constantly do this. Most of those individuals, you could have several examples for each one of them that you can rank. So I'm going to put them in jail because you'll be profiting off of this, and we've been telling you to stop and they won't stop, and they send their stands after us. Kaylee Cuoco, I think that's how you say it. There are better pictures of her online besides this one, but she wore this heinous thing to a horse tourney, and I don't know, whatever, you're ugly. This one broke my heart. This is Karen O from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, and where I got this from, they asked the question that if it wasn't like feathers, then is it appropriation? Because this outfit doesn't use actual feathers, it uses some cloth, something else, I don't know. But it's very clearly set up to look reminiscent of Native cultures. And I don't know. She really tried to get around it. And this is very ugly, Karen. Oh. No, no, no. Carly Kloss. She is a supermodel, and this is at a Victoria's Secret fashion show. And this is awful. So she's wearing a headdress that is very plain. She's wearing a squash necklace and just tons of turquoise, which is very Southwest, Central America. Not tribes that wear a headdress like that. And she's wearing, is that like leopard or something? The bra and the underwear. Did you go to Africa as well? And some fake like buckskin, and like the top is very Daenerys Targaryen around the bra. This is a freaking mess, and it's disgusting. And I especially hate the trope of the sexy, like Pocahontas, the sexy Indian girl, because of the fact that one of the stereotypes of Native women is that we are promiscuous, we're easy, we're sluts, and because of that, we are yours for the taking, and we deserve to be powered over, which I'm not just saying that out of my ass. There's clearly an epidemic of MMIW. There is a huge problem with Native women being assaulted and harmed, and I don't want to get into that. Sorry because I didn't really give a trigger warning for that, but she is doing a show. This probably wasn't her idea, but I really don't care. She is going to jail. I don't know how to say this person's name, so I'm just going to type it here. But they are doing that thing. I hate it so much, and just because of that, you are going to jail. So this might break some of y'all's hearts, but Kacey Musgraves, we've yelled at her before. Not really me specifically, but I don't know what I was doing around this time. I don't think I was online for some reason when Native Twitter took care of this, but Kacey Musgraves was wearing a squash necklace and all this turquoise jewelry and a shirt that's it's giving off buckskin, you know. And her response to the backlash for this was that she is Native American. Didn't say what tribe. I'm not even gonna get started on that. Don't know where she got this jewelry from, if she supported Indigenous artists or if she just bought it from wherever, but she's a colonizer. Thank you. Katy Perry. So this was kind of questioned because she's not wearing like a full, like, I don't know, costume or whatever, but the dress that she's wearing, it looks kind of tribal. It reminds me of like Lauren Goodday fabrics. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram or not. I'll link her Instagram. Check her out. She makes fabrics. God, what is she? Is she like Crow or Blackfoot? She's one of them tribes in the plains, and this is their type of art that this dress gives me off. But the main offense here that really gives it away is her doing the frickin' mouth thing. I hate that so much, and I'm putting you in jail, Katy. Kaylin Garcia. I don't know who this person is, but they wore the headdress. They wore this sexy outfit that's giving off buckskin. And we already talked about how I feel about the sexy Native woman trope. But as you can see, this also is an Instagram caption where, you know, to all the Native Americans commenting on my shit saying it's offensive or how dare me, this is me embracing your culture and I'm not doing or saying a damn thing to offend y'all. I'm in a freaking costume, for crying out loud. I don't really care to read the rest of that, but that was violent and I'm sending you to jail. Kendall Jenner. That's enough. Colonizer. Okay, so this one was really recent. This is Kenya Moore from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I think just based off of some of the pictures that I've seen, I don't know for sure exactly what happened here, but I think what they did was they had a party for some reason where everybody was dressed up like that. And so she's wearing a headdress. She has this very leather looking collar on, or choker, I mean, and then a costume that's supposed to resemble buckskin. And it wasn't just Native people that spoke out against this. There were a lot of Black Americans as well that were like, girl, it's 2021. What are you doing? And her initial response to everybody that was coming after her was like, but then she later issued an apology. I don't know. I'm going to actually just put her in jail because I don't want to put her under colonizer, but this offends me more than just her being ugly. So, Kesha. This is not the only example there is. There are actually several examples of Kesha wearing tremendously ugly headdresses and the jewelry and all that. So because she's a repeat offender, Kesha's going to jail. Okay, so this is Khloe and Kourtney. Is that Kourtney? I don't know. It's two of them Kardashian bitches, and they have these headdresses on, and they have a teepee in the background, and she's carrying like a doll that seems like it's wearing something, and I don't know. The Jenners and the Kardashians are colonizers. You're about to go to jail, though. I should put you in jail, but I guess because I almost expect this of them. Whatever. Okay, so Kyan Lawley, he has this tattoo on his shoulder of a Native man in a headdress, and it looks like he also has rosy cheeks too or something. I don't know. That is a caricature and it's very offensive. I don't have the time to explain to you why caricatures are offensive, but he's going to jail for that. Again, with Kourtney Kardashian, I think this was like a party, but cowboys and Indians and whatever, them Kardashians are colonizers. That's where they're going. Lana Del Rey. This is for her music video for, I believe, is it Ride? I don't know. I've never actually seen the video and I don't listen to her music, but I've seen plenty of images of this. She's just wearing, I think, like a tank top and shorts or something, but she's got the headdress on. She has apologized for this. People have been speaking out against her for this for years now, and for a lot of that time, she just ignored everybody. But lately, after she's come under fire for all of her other bullshit, she also decided to include this in her overall apology. And the way that she did that was by donating to, I believe, was it COVID really? It was something for the Navajo Nation. I don't remember if it was like COVID or for water or something like that, but it was for Navajo. And I just want to point out that that headdress comes from different tribes, but nonetheless, whatever. Because of her other behavior, though, Lana, you're a colonizer. Leona Lewis. I've heard of her, but I don't really know exactly who she is, and I don't know what's going on here, and I don't really care, but she's ugly. Lindsay Sterling. Again, I don't know who this is, and I don't understand what their outfit. I can't identify who, like what tribe or indigenous group this might be. that she's copying from. I guess I'm just gonna put her under You're Ugly. Liv Tyler. This, I believe, is a Halloween costume, and I believe this is her family. I don't know 100% sure though, so if I'm wrong, of course, leave that in the comments, but she, as you can clearly tell, is wearing something. Again, I can't really identify what tribe she might be trying to copy, but I think it's the pairing with the husband that is in the sombrero and the poncho and the fucking mustache, and it's all really gross and offensive, and I'm sending them to jail, the whole fucking family. Who is Michelle Williams? This came up so much, and multiple people sent it to me. But she's got like the hair, and she's got feathers on her, and I don't know if that really, does that count as Native American appropriation, because it's just like feathers in her hair. I'm going to put this under Stataha because I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Dang, this chart's getting too big for me to take screenshots of now. I'll have to figure something out. Okay, next is Mike Perry. This is really gross. I don't like this. Some UFC fighter, I guess. It just feels very violent without any information. And I'm probably right, so I'm just gonna put him in jail. I don't like this. Next, Miley Cyrus. She is a repeat offender as well. So here I have her as, because she has a dream catcher tattooed on her side there, but she, I believe, has like a teepee in her yard or something. And she also is very public that she believes she has, you know, some Cherokee great-grandmother back there or something. And you know how I feel about people like that, so we're gonna put her under colonizer. This is Miley Cyrus again. What is this outfit? I don't really know, but whatever. Colonizer. Okay, so there's a problem in Drag Race where they like to wear headdresses as their getup. I remember actually watching one of these episodes. I don't remember exactly which drag queen it was, but they said something like, it's not appropriation, it's fashion. And RuPaul was like, yeah, and that was really disappointing because I really just want to love the show, and for a while I did, but there's just so many problems, and I don't know. I'm gonna put Monet under You're Ugly. Sorry, Monet, but this was really fucking ugly. Okay, Nicole Richie. What is this? She's on the computer. There's like people putting on clothes in the background, and what is this for? She signed it, like, okay. Nicole, you are ugly. Nikita Dragon. So she hasn't worn like costumes or anything, but she here is selling sage in her little kit. She's also selling a candle that is frequently used in altars for like Mexican people. And this isn't her only offense. She's also posted videos of her burning sage, and when we came after her, she responded saying that she's part Native American too, and based on her other behaviors where she appropriates Black culture, I'm going to send her ass to jail. Bye, Nikita. Go away. I, for the life of me, cannot tell if this is one of the Olsen twins or if this is both of them. And if it is one of them, I don't know which one it is. And I'm not going to try to know because this is ugly. What is she doing with her fucking hands? She has a Thunderbird on this headdress with these, it looks like a raccoon tail, maybe. Olsen lady, you are ugly. This one breaks my heart. This is Andre 3000 for Outcast, and I love Outcast, and here he is performing and he has these women in like polka hottie outfits, which is very buckskin, but it's green for some reason. And I don't know, this is awful, and it is ugly. Y'all are ugly. Pamela Anderson. So, okay, what's going on here is she's wearing the headdress and she's topless, she's naked, she's posing seductively, whatever. She is that kind of model, right? On the surface level, I would probably just say that she's ugly, but because I know how she is, I know her other behaviors and how close to like PETA she is, and I believe she has said some really anti-Inuit things regarding seal hunting. I am sending her to jail. Go to jail, Pam.